Hello, hello, hello. Today is the perfect day to draw a cat. So we're going to draw a cat today, and a joke for you today. What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. A meowton of cats. That's a lot of cats. Anyways, I have is she considered an aunt? It's my husband's dad's sister. Anyways, she's got like 27 cats. So that's a lot of cats. So anyways, we're gonna start off with cats. But what are cats? So why are they the best pets? Because they are perfect. Yeah, that's what she would say. But I'm like, wow, that's a lot of cats. I just can't comprehend that many cats. So we're gonna start with its head. Now, it's gonna be a little different. It's not just an oval. Let's start with an archway. So it almost looks like a rainbow, but we are going to be making the bottom part. So it's like an archway, but then an archway. So it's gonna come together. And then that arch we are going to draw. This is like his muzzle area. And then he's looking. So that's the center part. And right on that center part, this is where we're gonna put a cute jelly bean nose. Right there. And I put a side smirk. And I put some whiskers. So it's gonna go bloop, bloop, bloop. Cute. Okay, so on that line, we're gonna do its eyes. So when you think of cat eyes, you're thinking they're almost these beautiful almonds. So we're gonna make a little ender. And then when you Sharpie the top part a touch thicker. So just give it that extra look. And then now we're gonna come here and then just bring it right to that line and then back up again, okay? So same thing inside on the line, bring it over, give it a fling, fling, make the top part thicker. And then come from here down to the line and over. Oops, I think I made mine. Make it more perfectly rounded here. Look at that, cute. Okay, so in there, losing some pencils, we're gonna put its eyes. So one eye, and when you look at animals, we almost don't see the whites of the eye. When you put more whites, it makes them look more human-like. So I guess we made it look more human-like. So now we are going to do the shiny, and the bigger the pupil, the more cute and innocent and they look. So we're making a giant pupil in there. Eventually you're gonna wanna Sharpie that in, but giant pupil. Cute, oh, so cute. Okay, so now we can erase this center line. We don't need this anymore. Okay, that part is gone. Now we're gonna give it some eyebrows up here. What fun facts do I know about cats? Cats are the most popular pets in the United States of America. Woo! Can you guess how many? Just take a guess, just a wild guess. 88 million. Are you kidding me? That is a lot of cats. So we're gonna make some giant ears on this guy. They're almost like triangles, but we soften the edges here. And then we're gonna give our cat some design. So we're gonna start off in the middle. It's gonna have one design. And this part, we're not gonna Sharpie these. These are just penciled in. Two, so they're gonna be 3 giant triangles here. And then we'll do 2 triangles on the side. And then we're gonna do 2 triangles on this side. Oh, it's looking so cute. Okay. Oh, we also put a little line down there for the nose. Okay. All right, losing my pencil. So for the body, we're gonna come here. We're gonna be making a gigantic body. It's just gonna, looks like a, I don't know, it's a big body. And then for its tail, have the tail coming right off of here. And have it come back in. So then you're going to erase this part. We don't want this part. And then on the bottom, yes. Okay, now we're gonna put the little fringe. And I guess I'll show you how I colored it. Why not? You know, let's just go all the way. So now we're gonna do the paw. So we're gonna put his coming down. This is where his chest is. Do you see that? And then right when you get here, we're gonna end it, bring it across. So we're gonna make that its paw. And this one, we're not gonna make that mark because we don't wanna see it, but we are gonna bring its paw in. And so erase in here, so we have another paw. See these little cute little paws together? Don't Sharpie this, but we're not gonna color in there. And this is gonna be his last little back leg. And don't Sharpie that, but that's where that is. Okay, oh, remember we have these lines, but we don't wanna Sharpie these. Well, I guess you can if you want. And put some triangles down its back. Cute. Okay. Oh, also I'm going to erase just a little bit in here so it looks like the head is connected. So when I Sharpie this one, I'm just using the regular fine point, not the little one. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna erase some of the pencil, but not our triangles. We don't wanna erase the triangles. All right, now let's make it cute. Okay, we're gonna start with its eyes. So I have a yellow green, and we're gonna press down really hard at the top here, and then it's gonna get light down the middle. So really hard here and then light. And if you wanna add a little burst of yellow, I think I might, it's gonna look cute. So I'm gonna come in here with my yellow and just put a touch of yellow in there. That makes it even cuter. I love it. Okay. Now you're gonna get a touch of gray. Just put it right under here. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna do a little gray on the bottom of his head here. Cute. And then under his chin. Along here. What else do I know? Oh, cats have 30 muscles that control their ears. That is pretty impressive. Also, if you wanted to, I went around the outside with one more Sharpie and I gave it a little shadow down there and down there. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take, this is orange. I'm gonna press really hard where my triangles are. And I'm not coloring in the ears, I'm gonna put that pink, and then his tips I'm making harder. So wherever you want it to be darker, you're just gonna press harder and then get a little lighter in there. Same here, press harder right there and then get lighter. And then his eyebrows I made dark, make that dark. And make these dark. And of course, these ones we want dark. All right, well, you already know dark, dark. Okay, so on the tail, how I did this was, you're just gonna just go scribbly scrabble. Do you see how I'm just pushing it back and forth? Easy cheesy. This is where his pattern's going to be. Scribble, 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 scribble. Okay. Oh, I forgot with my Sharpie, I did do that part. Now I did not Sharpie where its paws were. So this is where its paws are. We're not gonna color in there, but you can make it a little harder there. And as you come up, you can make it go lighter. And then when back here, since it's the one behind it, make it a touch darker. Oh, also make a line here so we know where the arm finishes and starts. And I'm gonna make it really dark in here because that's kind of like the underneath part. And then the rest of its tail, you can just draw lightly. Okay, I'm gonna give it, where's my pink? Ah, found me nice and pink. So of course the nose I'm doing pink. Cute. I'm gonna give it some rosy cheeks. Cute. And then I'm also putting some pink in the ears. Ah, cute. All right, let's get back to our orange. So now you're just gonna color. Oh, I went around the top of it, its head. Push down harder with the orange. And you can also go on the bottom if you want to. And the rest we're just gonna lightly color in orange. Looks like my Sharpie got a little thick, but that's okay. And then color the rest in light orange. Cats sleep 70% of their life. So if they're not eating or pooping or given a little playtime, they are sleeping. Sleep, 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 sleep. It's a lot of sleep, okay? If you want, see it looks like it's a little brown. I think maybe I used a different color yellow. Different color orange. Maybe I used like a light orange. Let's see what happens if I put a little golden yellow in here. Just gonna see what happens. It does warm it up. Yeah, I'll probably let it go. So I'm putting a little bit of golden yellow in here just to warm it up. So I want you to do the rest on all of it. So you're just gonna color all of this in. These ones are gonna be pressed down harder. And then the rest you wanna do light, 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 and then you can go over with yellow if you'd like to warm it up. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.